We'll leave one division behind. Move the rest on. So we're going to do the old tactic of encircle everything and then move out and then grab as much as we can. In fact, once we've got that, we'll be able to then cut this down to the Swiss border. And all these forts here on the old Maginot Line will be ours. In fact, let's keep pushing that south. Our troops will filter in and occupy this. Ooh, pause. We've got some new divisions. Ah, brilliant. The new army is coming online. We'll be able to get them into position fairly quick. Create a new army out of that. Put them in the UK. Give them a... Do you have any infantry generals? No one in particular. What's that one? Defense and logistics. Is a panzer leader. But that's fine. And we shall get them training. So we're going to focus on this snip off here. Where's the rest of my mobile stuff? It's taking a long time to come down. Right, into Frankfurt. Keep the tanks going. Here we go. Is Poland on your side? It's part of the Allies fighting Japan still. But they haven't joined the war against the USSR, which is good. Because this is forming a natural barrier that the USSR can't travel through. So they're having to come through the Czech Republic, which they did pretty quickly. The Republic of Guinea wants to join in. Bring them in. Bring them in. We'll just keep Poland out for now so we can conquer Germany. Let's see. We might as well push down there. Push the light tanks in there. Give me all of those. Move around. Keep going. Now, where does the cutoff? Is this one, or do I need to take one more after this? That's from another army. Anti-submarine training. Oh, let's go for protect sewers. In fact, let's... Oh, hang on. Do you remember? We had this situation in India where I thought that the Iranians might be invading. It looks like they're not bothering. They are the enemy, right? They're the enemy. Okay, I thought they might be invading India. India is on our side? No. India has not joined the war against the USSR yet. Alright, okay, that explains that. We might just leave them as that. We'll call them in. I think I need to get a big Baltic fleet. Cut off that supply line. I don't know how much they're using at the moment. It's not an issue because it looks like the enemy here are struggling to supply. Which is also good. And also, I've got my fleets kicking ass in Japan at the moment. We should be ready for another naval invasion. I'll have to keep an eye on this when this goes in. They're running out of supplies. Okay. Not good. We'll send in the Marines.
Yes, sir.
Are they ready to go? This was a level 10 base, wasn't it? No, it wasn't. Of course it wasn't. Let's put that up to level 6, and hopefully that'll be enough for supplies. I think the Marines are going to be safe landing anyway. They'll just come back here if it doesn't work. So let's set them boys off. They've got fleets supporting them. And we'll invade Japan from the north. That'll draw a lot of their forces up and away. And then we'll invade Japan from the south. And trap them in the middle. It's a cunning plan, my lord. But it might just work. Greece is holding out. Okay, I thought Greece was finished. But I guess I was wrong. So I think the USSR is currently bitten off more than it can chew. Have we got a... We haven't quite got the cut-off here yet. There's a lot of divisions in there that are going to go pop when we get this spot. It's just kind of urgent that we get some support down here. In fact, let me send one of these through there, just to make sure that stays... Oh, there, sorry. That one. And then... yep, we're going through. We're going through. I don't know if I'm going to have one stay in there. I better put one in. We don't want them getting a a cheap cutout. I think I've got them cut off there. Excellent. I can't even see my tanks in there. They are in there, though.
Ready to move.
Right, we don't need all of them, so we'll leave one tank brigade behind. We push in. We hold Frankfurt. This is going to be a nice, effective chop. Guys, you don't need... you go there and hold that. We extend the front quite nicely and we hold it along a river. And then it's ready for the big slice up here. Park a fleet of subs in there. I don't know if I can travel through, actually. Because of the... Oh, no, because we do, because Denmark's friendly. So, yeah, I can go through the Danish belt. This is the thing that confused me a lot when I started playing this. There's, like, the Danish belt. And you need to have control of, as it turns out, not just the land either side, which this symbol suggests. You need to control this sea zone here. And it's this bit and this bit that matters. But the symbol for it, like the entrance to them, is represented here. And otherwise you can't pass ships through there at all. And me and a friend, we were playing co-op, we struggled with that for a long time until we eventually found it in a forum somewhere. I think it was on Reddit. Plan so cunning you could stick a tail on it and call it a fox. Let's see if that comes to fruition.
Yes, sir.
We'll keep adding those into that army. Training my new divisions up. What happened? Did we get those chaps over there? We did. Very good. I think Italy's going to be okay. So what I'm going to do is assign these guys, this defensive line here. And we'll put the army into this 10-1. So this into there, I think. That's the Italian front. I'm going to call that the Italian front as well. So I can keep a check on this a bit better. And these other fellas are like hardened veterans down here.
Ready to move.
Proper hardened veterans. Under Miles Dempsey. He's got an upgrade, but there's no perk I can take. Got quite nice stats though. So cancel that order. The other people we'll see will start making their way down by train. And let's order this chap up to the Maastricht area. Let's hope they should take a sensible, safe way up there. And then they can replace the motorised troops on the front line. Excuse me, I've got a big sneeze coming, I think. I feel it lurking there in the background. Right, so what can we chop off here? We've got 5 units of motorised infantry. Not just yet. We'll leave 1. Okay, we're going to go in... I'm going to go in here from 3 sides. Start pushing stuff back. We should go in there. Nice. Let's freed you up. Let's go to the river. That looks quite plausible there, doesn't it? We could take that, I think. It's kind of unnecessary, but attack from 3 sides against 3 weakened divisions. It just takes the bulge out of the line and it makes me have to defend less. Did we get in there? I think we got in there. Everything should start to starve off quite nicely. I've got tanks up there. I didn't know I had tanks up there. We need to see these people get hungry. How did I end up with tanks up there? That wasn't the plan. Let's move these in where they can fight. Good. Ironing out the line. Maintenance companies. Recce companies. Who's joining the fight? The Republic? Oh, the Ivory Coast. Yep. Bring them in. Actually, if I get these African units in, countries in even, they might start invading this lot and pushing it back. We can but hope. Oh, let's go and see how our little offensive in northern Malaysia was doing. It's... Oh, I didn't set them off, did I? Right.
Ready, sir.
This chap. Is his planning worked? Yeah, it's working. Right, you go for it, fella. You go for that. You should be able to take Bangkok and the rest. We're going to trust you.
Commands. Commands.
Trust the AI. That's a brave thing to say. Can you call India to arms? Yes, I can. But I want Japan finished first. And that way... I don't need to worry about the USSR invading India through here. So we'll finish off Japan quickly. All their troops will free up. And then we'll call them into war. And hopefully they'll accept. I'm assuming they will accept. I might be mistaken in that, but... Right, let's finish off this big pocket of scumbags. Air wings with no missions or regions. Where? In Western Germany. Oh, okay, that might have helped then. They're just flying over Western Germany, just, you know, having a bit of sightseeing. I've noticed my army has not arrived to occupy these forts yet. Is it on its way? Can you see any British troops? There we go. I can. I saw them. I saw them.
Ready.
There. They're on the way. So far, so good. Anyway, the grand plan. Right, let's finish off everything around here that we can. We want to go for the easy... Well, let's pile tank divisions, motorized troops in there. Yeah, I'm happy just to hold the front line across here for the time being. And then the next big cut-off will go... Can't see... Oh, I see where the front line is there. So we're going to go 8th Army. Going to pile south down to here. That will form like a pretty sweet front line, I think, over there. Did we get in? We got in. Where are they retreating to? Because we want to, like, you know, keep the pressure up. And we only got one NEV division in there so far. The other 4 can continue onwards.
All in.
They should start getting hungry soon. We're nearly in there. There's 4 strong divisions in Dortmund. So let's not go charging in there just yet. This looks like it should be possible though.
Yes, sir.
Did they not go in? Did I send the tanks in first? Hang on, I sent the infantry in first. Halt! Join second. We don't want trucks leading the charge into cannons and anti-tank guns. That would be just stupid. Anything that's nice and easy to nip off. Can't see any good, easy tactics at the moment. Patience, though. Patience. We shall find them. Brian Horrocks falls ill. Did we know who that was? Was that anyone important? I think, is it that guy? Nope. Okay, we don't need to worry then, in that case. Or is that him? No, that's Alan Cunningham. I think he was in Africa or something. Wait, hang on. Just fallen ill? Alright, I wasn't planning on this. Hang on. Hang on a minute. That's why he's fallen ill. Right. Just delete that. And just hold this plug of land here. I don't care about this. This is likely to cause trouble. We just hold the line in our level 5 forts. Okay. In fact, just retreat back to there. I mean, there's some big divisions facing him, and that looks like an easy... Hang on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, let's hold the line here, because if I retreat... then let's give this order. Then he will automatically... There. He'll automatically pull those troops back when the time comes. Otherwise, if I retreat out of here, they'll get cut off and killed. I see what's going to happen there. So far, so good. Everywhere else, they're putting a lot of troops into a front line. So it's more to snip off when the time comes. Okay, let's pile 3 lots of tanks in there. 1 lot from there. Ooh, the Piat. Okay. Chuck those divisions in. I don't know where he's come from. And we'll research... What shall we research? Might as well get the best maintenance company. It stops your tanks and vehicles breaking down. Or equipment in general. It also means you capture more equipment if you overrun enemy positions. Right, they should start getting hungry pretty quickly. Although, they might be able to draw quite a bit of supply locally from these places. So, there's somewhere I can just cut them off. And attack into Dortmund, maybe. Maybe not too strong. Let's get the tanks going in first. And then we're going to hammer them from all sides here. Let's throw that in as well. Cut them off into 2 smaller pockets. Gobble them up. Meanwhile, in Japan, we got in. Cool. But only with 2 divisions.
Ready to move.
Where are the Marines? They retreated out. Okay. So it looks like we had a fight there.
Come on.
Right, delete that. But, oh god, hang on. Get the tanks going over. The tanks are perfect for this job. Because they're good at crossing water. And we need to get the Marines in fast.
Orders.
I know you guys might have just retreated, but you're going straight back in. The first opportunity. And we're also going to just build a couple of points of naval base there, just to make sure we've got supplies going in. Let's put that up to the top of the priority. We all right for civilian factories? A little bit low, but not too bad. Knock that off a bit.
Attention.
I think they're in. I think they've pushed the Harold Alexander wounded. Pause. Who the hell is Harold Alexander?
Attention.
Not him. So who else is fighting?
Ready.
Neil Ritchie? Oh, William Slim. Has he got a point to spend? Sadly, nothing to go on.
Go, go,
Cunningham. Ritchie. Harold Alexander. Okay, in Army 4. They were busy fighting. I'm going to have to replace him because they get like a big penalty for 60 days. So we'll put a spare general in there. Looks like it's going to be Wavell. Right, so that's going in. That's going to draw the enemy up there.
Ready.
And then we're going to invade from the south. In fact, let's start planning this. And we're going to land in... How many do I want to try all in one go? Go on, let's do it. All over this island. Oh. That should be fun. Let's try that. I've never done a naval invasion to that extent before. And then we can spread out quite fast. We'll see what happens. Could be a disaster.
Attention.
What are your goals for the war? Invade Russia or just get a good position to broker a peace? We're going to force Russia to capitulate by going after Moscow and taking all their key victory locations. So that'll knock them out the war. And then that should be it. War over at that point. Join our training army. Okay, let's get back over to here. Our next army should be in. Yeah, we've got a big army in Maastricht. Excellent. So I'm going to colour these red so I can see what's going on a bit better. Actually, no. We'll leave them... We'll put them green. And what I'll do is... Because I've got a... the motorised corps here. First Army. Let's colour them red so I can see. And they'll be, yeah, they'll be coming out of the line in a minute. Once we've snaffled all this. I think we're doing quite well here. I think it looks like everything's about to surrender. Am I going to push this? Let's push this. They're not quite at the point of full collapse and retreat, but let's go for it. Into there. Into there. They're not going anywhere. Tanks go in. Mobile infantry go in. Tanks go in. I want to be in on the kill here. File everything in. We might have been a bit premature for some of these. I don't know though. I think they're going. I think they're all going. Yeah, that's John. We're at war with Russia. We knocked Germany out originally when Russia was on our side, and then it must have been just a few months after the war ended. Russia decided to attack Greece, or the USSR attacked Greece, who was one of the allies, which called us in. But in the peace that we brokered, Germany had gone communist and formed a pact with Russia, so they came to war again very quickly. So yes, we are reconquering them. You'd have thought they would have had enough, but apparently not. Right, everything here. Okay, come on to that in a second. Whatever troops I've got. Come on, come on. The autosave can't keep up, it's lagging like mad. This is going to be a really nice pocket that we've grabbed here. In fact, let's take a look at those. Yeah, it's 2 lots of research to kick off. Floating airfield. We'll get the Navy stuff researched that. We almost have control of the sea, so it's not too bad. Do I think I'll win? Yeah, I think so. I think we'll have them. We'll certainly knock Germany out very quickly. Because they don't have Poland. Poland's like a barrier between them, so they can't get reinforcements over that fast. Hey, Iceman. How's the casualty and manpower figures looking? We'll take a look at those. I'll just set something off researching. What are we in? 46? Yeah, I'll get tactical jets. Alright, so casualty-wise. Alright, this says 70k, but that doesn't include the roughly 400,000 I lost in the Second World War. And I would have thought Germany's lost more than that, but the Soviet Union, where are they? Japan's lost 7 million. Wow. That's a lot. Where's the Soviet Union in there? Oh, there we go. 2.17 million. Now, that's just in this current war. So we've surrounded, I think, nearly 1.4 million of them. It's the only place we've been fighting, so... manpower-wise, these won't have... It's not a lot. These might have a lot. Yeah, quite a lot. I'm on 500,000, but I don't have such a harsh conscription law at the moment, and I've got plenty of soldiers, so I'm not too worried about it at the moment. Hey, Elliot. Good morning. You've got an online lesson? You have to go? Okay. Thanks for hanging out. Good luck with the lesson. Catch you later. Proud you are fighting for the Dutch? Oh yeah, we've got a... Well, it seems like I'm expanding Dutch territory here. I could have it if I wanted. I could ask for it, but I don't need it. So let's finish off this pocket. Then we'll quickly reassign the armies. That's going to crumble quite quick. Overrun! Overrun! That's what I like to see. A lot of divisions very quickly finished off. We'll just grab that pocket. And then I've got some troops to move out. And the 8th Army to reassign to their new locations. Come on, folks. It's not that hard to drive into a wood. You must nearly have it. Someone must nearly have it. You guys stop. There we go. Got it. Pause. Right. So, I want this army to halt and join Montgomery's offensive forces. Must have taken some casualties there. Or maybe they weren't fully trained to start with. We're going to go for a mass offensive now down to the Swiss border to surround all this lot and starve it off. But first, we need to put... Where have we got? We've got... should have 24 armies somewhere. Oh, there they are. There they are. So they go into that one. Right. You halt all movement. Clear all orders. And then reassign the new front line like that. And it'll just take over and assign all the soldiers, right? Yes. Great. Then I can get the 8th Army bundled up to... Where am I going to go? I'm going to down through Ulm? Yeah, let's do that. Actually, 8th Army there. And 1st Army over here. Anyone got a reinforcement? Sorry, not a reinforcement, an upgrade. Upgrades would be quite welcome. Nothing. Nothing yet. Monty? Nothing? Nothing. Okay. Well, so far so good anyway. Luxembourg, yeah, they can go home. They've done their job. If you're ambitious, you can try going via Nuremberg to Austria. Where's Nuremberg? That is a bit ambitious. It would join up with the front line. That would be a massive pocket we got, wouldn't it? Should we do that? We could do that as well, you know. That would hugely advance the front. Okay, let's do that as well. I've got 2 armies that are going to be in position there, so we can manage it. Anyway, whilst they get in position, and whilst my forces just find themselves in their new locations, let's go and see what's happening in Japan. Just a minute, just a minute. I seem to remember we've got some air crews training somewhere. Do we not? I thought I had. Maybe I just threw them straight into the fight. Can we put some more planes in this? Yes, we can. There's always room for more fighters. But what I would like is more ground attack stuff. I don't know if I have a lot of that stuff. Any tactical stuff? Typhoons? Yep, okay. 200 Typhoons. Training on the job. Go. Oh, hang on. Is there a better airfield? Yeah, let's put them. Let's put them there, and they can go over Western Germany. Your day was weird. You went for groceries and you found your old stolen bike. Called the police, but you didn't have enough proof, so they couldn't help you. Oh, that sucks. How long's it been stolen for? Then you go home, you get a leaky tire. It sounds like that's a bad day. It's like a kick in the balls, and then an extra kick in the balls afterwards. Yeah, the French has gone communist. During the war as well. They went communist during the war. The first... I keep calling it the First World War. The first war of the game, which was World War II. And we seem to have progressed instantly into World War III. Actually, World War II isn't technically over, so... it's just a mess. A grand mess. And revolutionary Mauritania has capitulated. Okay, what's going on with this chap? Is he trying to... He's formed a front line all the way around there. Halt. Halt. Never trust the AI to do a sensible front line. Ever. Right, let's set him on... that. No. No. No, that's not what I wanted. Let's try over here then instead. This might be better. No, what's that? I don't know what that was I was drawing. Right. We want this, this, and this. That'll do. And then form an attacking line to go and take... Can I draw... Oh, it's the fallback line. I've got the wrong one. Go and take that. Not that one. That one. There. And that should push all the way through, I hope. How's that division ended up over there? That's a mess. Right, just get that going.